Hi everyone. Today I'm going to do a power class. I think I really need it, and I'm hoping you do too. So we're going to, work into just being here with our body and our breath, trying to get our heads out of our butts and our mind kind of calmed, and just to see how we can deal with what's going on in our own little worlds. And so I just want you to take this time to really feel the pose, work into the poses. I know we're going to go through some things really fast, but while you're in the pose, just really notice, where you can find some space, where you can find some stillness, and maybe you can find some joy within. And we're going to start in child's pose. We're going to bring our big toes together, knees apart. Arms can be out or down by your side, whatever feels good for you. And we'll get some tunes going here. So we're just going to take the time for us right now. I just want you to feel, not force. Just let the flow of each pose happen. I'm just starting to take in some deep breaths and letting them go. Really filling up the belly with new, fresh air. And then exhaling it all out, the old stuff. Just doing this for 3 more breaths. Big breath in. And let it go. Next inhale, just walk your arms over towards the right. And just bend at your left elbow and rest your left hand on your right forearm. Just feeling that side stretch in the left side body, keeping the hips nice and square in your child's pose. Continuing with your Ujjayi breath, nice deep breaths in and out. Releasing the forearm. And as you exhale, bringing the arms back to center. Inhale, walking the arms over to the left. Bending at the elbow on the right arm, resting the hand on the left forearm. And just feeling that stretch on the right side body. Just 2 more breaths. As you exhale, walking the arms back to center. Just settle in for a breath. And letting it go. Another breath here. And just sigh this one all out. Gently coming up to table. Taking a breath in. As we exhale, round in the back. Pushing away into cat pose. Inhale, dropping the belly, lifting the chest and the tail for cow. Exhale. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Another cow. And just extend the legs back, coming up into a high plank. So we're looking forward, head is down, looking down the mat, but the eyes are forward. And as we inhale, let's just come up on our tippy toes. And as we exhale, push the heels back. Inhale, forward on the tippy toes. Exhale, heels back. Another forward. Bringing it back. Another one. And back. Last one here. And as we exhale, let's come all the way down onto the floor. Inhale, coming up. And we're going to stay in a Sphinx pose. Just 5 breaths. Just opening up that front body. Plugging the tail in towards the floor. Open up the back. Big breath in. Let it out. One more here. And let that go. One breath in. And as we exhale, bring the forehead down onto the floor. Bring the hands underneath the shoulders. Tuck the toes. Inhale, coming up to a high plank. Exhale, downward dog. Big breath in. Let it all go. Another breath here. And let that go. Just start into working into that dog. Noticing what your body's asking for here. Might be walking the dog. Might be little bounces. Shaking the tail. Whatever feels good for you here. Just staying for 3 more breaths. Still plugging into those fingers and hands. Making the neck nice and long. Hips up nice and high. Come up on the tippy toes. And as we exhale, let's walk towards our hands. Bringing the feet really nice and wide on our mat. Just bend into those knees a little bit, finding ragdoll. Just start opening up the back of the hamstrings nice and gently. Belly button up the spine, so we're nice and strong in the legs, but we're just dangling the upper body, making any movement that feels good for you. Could be swaying side to side, could be stillness, could be bops. And then just letting that back body really open up. Pressing down through those feet. Maybe the legs get a little longer and stronger. Big breath in. Let it out. Another one here. And let that go. Interlace the hands in behind the head. We're going to take a breath in, and as we inhale, we're going to come up to a halfway lift with our arms behind our head. And then exhale, folding forward. Doing some back work here. Inhale up. Exhale down. 3 more. Bringing it up. Bringing it down. 2 more. This is core work, right? Last one here, just warming up that body. Exhale, bringing it down. Staying for 1 inhale, feeling that spine being nice and long. And as we exhale, bringing the hands down on the floor. Wiggle our big toes together. Halfway lift, hands coming up. Forward fold. Halfway lift. And forward fold. Another halfway lift. Forward fold. Press all the way up to tall mountain. Hands to heart center. Inhale it up. Exhale down. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Press all the way up and fold forward. Halfway lift. Exhale it out. Press all the way up and all the way down. Halfway lift. Let's find a high plank. Stepping back, finding that plank, pushing the floor away, belly button to spine. Inhale length and exhale strength. 2 more. In and out. Another breath here. As we exhale, let's downward facing dog. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, downward dog. High plank. Down dog. Let's come into high plank. As we exhale, coming all the way down the floor. Inhale, coming up for a cobra. Exhale, down. Inhale, cobra. And exhale, down. One more cobra here. Tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Right leg's gonna lift. Bringing it through. Right low lunge. Taking a big breath in. Exhale it out. Left hand's gonna stay. We're just gonna take that right arm and reach all the way back. We're gonna drop into that left hip. Just noticing how this feels here. Big breath in. Let it out. Another breath here. Exhale, bringing the hand back in. Big breath in. Let it out. One more breath here. Now we're going to step forward. Halfway lift. Forward fold. All the way up to tall mountain. Forward folds. Halfway lift. Finding a high plank again. Big breath in. Let it out. Another one here. Downward facing dog. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, down dog. High plank. Lowering all the way. Inhale, coming up for a cobra. Exhale, down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down. Inhale for this cobra. Downward facing dog. Left leg's gonna lift. Bring it through. Finding that low lunge. Taking a big breath in. Letting it out. Right hand stays down. Left arm reaches to the back of the room. Dropping into that right hip. Feeling a little twist. And we breathe. Breath in. And out. Another one here. Let that go. One more inhale. And bringing the hand as we exhale. Inhale, length. Settle in as we exhale. One more inhale here. Tuck the toes, stepping forward, forward fold. Halfway lift, and forward fold. All the way up tall mountain. And let's fold forward. Halfway lift, high plank. Breath in, let it out. Another breath here, and let that go. One more. Let's chaturanga. Inhale it up. Downward facing dog. 3 breaths. In and out. 2 more. Up on the tippy toes as we inhale. Bend the knees. You have the choice to jump or step. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Tall mountain. And dive forward. Halfway lift. High plank. 2 breaths. In and out. Another breath in. And let's chaturanga. Inhale it up. Exhale down. 3 breaths. 2. Inhale up on the tippy toes. Exhale, bend the knees, let all the air out. Jump. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Tall mountain. One more round. Fold forward. Halfway lift. It's high plank. Big breath in. Lower all the way. Inhale it up. Exhale it down. 3 breaths. 2. Tippy toes. Bend the knees. Jump. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Bend the knees, coming right into a chair. Bringing those ankles and feet together, the knees together if that's available for you. Remember, the arms don't have to come up. You can always come to the heart center if it's too much at this point. Take a big breath in. Sit a little more. One more breath. Fold forward. Halfway lift. Chaturanga. Inhale it up. Exhale, down dog. Right leg lifts. Let's step through for warrior one. I'm just working into this warrior one here. Might take a while for your body. Getting that back foot in its right position. Front knee over top of the ankle. And just working our ribs towards the front. Big breath in. Let it out. Another breath here. And let that go. One more breath. And chaturanga. Inhale it up. Exhale down. Left leg lifts. Bring it through. Warrior one. And just notice how this side compares to the other. You know what your body's expecting on this side now. And just work your way into it. Starting with the feet and the legs. Hips. Working our way up. 3 breaths. In. And out. 2. Breath in. And chaturanga. Inhale it up. Exhale it down. 3 breaths. 2. Up on the tippy toes. Bend the knees. Jump. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Chair. And we sit. 2 breaths. In. And out. 1 breath in. And fold forward. Halfway lift. Chaturanga. Up dog. And down dog. Right leg lifts. Warrior one. Inhale. And stay for the exhale. 1 breath. Let it go. 1 more inhale. Chaturanga. Inhale. And exhale. Left leg lifts. Bring it through. Warrior one. Inhale it up. Staying down. Breath in. And out. 1 in. And chaturanga. Lifting it up. Exhaling it out. 3 breaths. 2. Up on the tippy toes. Bend the knees. Jump. Halfway lift. And forward fold. Inhale, chair. And dive forward. Halfway lift. Chaturanga. Inhale it up. Exhale it out. Right leg lifts. Coming through. Inhale up. Exhale it down. Up dog. And down dog. Left leg lifts. Bringing it through. Inhale it up. Exhale it down. Inhale up dog. Exhale down dog. Come into child's pose. Taking a breather. Taking a drink. Oh, just did the sun bees with a dry throat. Getting heated. Heart's pumping. Temperature's pumping. Checking in. Maybe the hands come down by the feet. Let those shoulders roll forward. Yeah, getting hot. Just staying for 3 more breaths. Big breath in. Let it all out. Coming up to table as we inhale. And then down dog as we exhale. Big breath in. Let it all out. Right leg lifts on the inhale. Let's bend and open as we exhale. Breathing in and breathing in. 1 breath in. And as we exhale, let's bring that knee to the right elbow. Lift it up. Knee to elbow. Lift it up. Knee to elbow. Stay here for the inhale. Step it forward. Inhale, high lunge. And stay here as we exhale. Big breath in. Let it out. Another breath here. Hands to heart center. Big breath in. We're going to bring the left elbow to the right, outside of the right leg. We're finding a high lunge twist. We're bending into that front knee, pressing through the hands, maybe looking up to where our arm would be. Belly button, spine, just wringing that crap out that we hold on. Taking a big breath in. Let it out. Another breath here. And coming into warrior 2 as we exhale. Big breath. And notice the foundation as we exhale. Big breath in. Let it out. Sorry, I gotta take my shirt off. Keep breathing. Another breath here. And let that go. Inhale, we're gonna reverse. But I want you to bring the hand to the head. You're going to take the left hand to that right elbow and just stretch that side body again. Staying down in that front knee. Big breath in. Let it out. 2 more. Big breath in. Let it out. 1 more breath here. Find warrior 2. 3 breaths. 2. Big breath in. As we exhale, chaturanga. Inhale it up. Exhale it down. Left leg lifts. Bend and open. Breathing in and letting it all out. Big breath. And let that go. 1 more here. Bring the knee to the left elbow. Inhale it up. Bring it to the elbow. And up. Bring it to the elbow. Staying here for the inhale. Placing the foot down as we exhale. Inhale, coming up to high lunge. Maybe. Just noticing how this one feels. Oh, I'm like on the tightrope tonight. Just breathing in and let it out. 1 more. hands to heart center. Big breath in. Right elbow to the left thigh on the outside. Feeling that twist. Back leg nice and strong. I'm just trying to find that spot where the arm would be extending. Breathing in and out. 2 more. Big breath in. And as we exhale, press through those feet. Warrior 2. Big breath in. And settle in. Just noticing the change in our bodies here on this side. Another breath. Let it out. Inhale, reverse. Bringing the hand to the head. Bring that right hand to the left elbow and feel that stretch. 5 breaths. Three more. 2. Big breath in. Hands to warrior 2 as we exhale. 3 breaths in and out. 2 more. Big breath in. Let's chaturanga. Inhale it up. Exhale it down. Big breath in. And let that go. Up on the tippy toes. Bend the knees. Jump. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Sit in that chair. Hands to heart center. Big breath in. Left elbow, right knee. Inhale, chair. Right elbow, left knee. Inhale. Opposite side. Lift it up. Bringing it back in. 1 more round. Right knee. Chair. Left knee. Chair on the inhale. Folding forward. Halfway lift. Chaturanga. Lifting it up. Exhaling it out. Right leg lifts. Bend and open. Breath in. And letting it out. 1 breath here. Knee to elbow. Lift it up. Bringing it in. Lift it up. Crunch it in. Staying here. Low or high lunge. Inhale it up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Big breath in. Let's find the twist. Big breath in. Let that go. 2 more. Big breath. Let's find warrior 2. Breath in. Let it out. Reverse with the elbow grab. Big breath in. Let it out. 1 more here. And as we exhale, let's bring the forearm to the right knee. Find that side angle. Woo! My legs are shaking and it's feeling fabulous. Feeling all that vibration of extra energy really releasing through my body. Oh, I'm loving it. Hope you are too. Breathing in and breathing out. 2 more. Big breath in. Let it out. 1 more breath here. Let's bring the hands down onto the floor, but our left hand's gonna stay. Flip that right leg back. Find side angle. And we breathe. Pushing that floor away. Getting the core activated. Breathing in and out. Breath in. Let that go. 1 more here. And chaturanga. Inhale it up. Exhale, down dog. Big breath in. And just sigh that all out. Now, don't think so. Inhale one more time. And sigh. There we go. Left leg lifts and bend and open. Big breath in. Let it out. One more here. Let's go knee to elbow. Lift it up. Knee to elbow. Lift it up. Knee to elbow. And we stay. And then we find our lunge as we inhale. Hands to heart center as we exhale. One breath in. And finding the twist. Breath in. And let it out. Another one here. And stay for the exhale. We got one more breath here. And work into warrior two. Big breath. And let it out. Let's find that elbow reverse. And exhale. Breath in. And out. One more here. And then bringing the forearm to the left thigh. Reaching up, finding that side angle. And just noticing how this side feels. We still got the shakes going on. Oh yeah, I do. Just breathing into the space. 2 more breaths. Big breath in. Let it out. One more here. Right hand to the floor. Kick that left leg back. Finding side angle. On this side. Bring those toes towards the shin. Belly button to spine. And take your own little version. Whatever feels good. 2 breaths. One more breath here. And let's chaturanga. Inhale it up. Downward facing dog. Big breath in. Let it out. Another breath here. Inside this one out. Up on the tippy toes. Bend the knees. Jump. Halfway lift. And forward fold. Bringing the feet wide on the mat. Turn the toes out at 10 and 2. Let's drop in for a yogi squat. Taking a breather. Need a drink. If this doesn't work for you, you can go into the ragdoll again or gorilla pose. I've been driving all day, so I really like the squat to open up my hips. And I like to have my chest open so I can check on my breathing. Just do 3 more breaths. One breath in. Hands come down on the floor. Inhale, we're lifting up those hips. Wiggling the big toes back together. Inhale, halfway lift. Forward fold. Halfway lift. And forward fold. Press through the feet. Come up all the way to toe mountain. And let's dive forward. Halfway lift. And forward fold. Let's step back. Finding a high plank. Letting it out. One more here. And let that go. Big breath in. And let's lower half length. Inhale it up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. One more up. Hover down. Big breath in. And let's come all the way down the floor. And just rest your hands on your forehead. That feels good. Just taking a little breather here. We're going to bring our hands underneath of our shoulders, tucking those elbows in by our sides. Let's inhale, come up to a cobra, and exhale, just coming into the table. So we're going to do a little back bend here. And we're just going to work into it, because this is one of my nemesis, camel pose. One of those ones I don't like to work on, but I know it's good for me to try. So I hope you have good luck with this too. So with camel, it's a back bend. So I like to pretend we find where our hands would be in pockets, and notice where the crease of our bum and our legs come together. So letting that come forward a little bit. Our toes are all tucked, if that's comfortable for you. So bringing those hands, fingers facing down towards the ground. Bringing those shoulder blades down the back and together. I have very tight shoulders and my elbows like to stay wide, so if you can get your elbows closer, it's even better. So we're just going to start with a little baby one. So I'm going to keep my chin tucked. And I'm just going to gently push my hips forward. Let me breathe. Plugging that tail forward. One more breath. And as we exhale, just gently coming back of the back bend. Maybe sitting, untucking the toes. Maybe the head comes down on the ground just to get some blood back into it. Like a rabbit pose or a little mini child's pose. One more breath like this. And coming back up. Let's tuck those toes. And if it's too much underneath your knees, you can always put something underneath the knees. Might feel good. If you have blocks, those can go by your feet. So we're coming up again. I gotta move back because I want my double. There we go. Double cushion on my knees. And then we're going to bring our hands to those pockets and squeeze. Bring the hips forward. And maybe this time, you can just touch the left heel. And then maybe the right heel. Remember to breathe. Left. And maybe you get the right heel. And just pushing those hips forward. Feeling that stretch in the front chest. And I'm keeping the chin tucked, because we're going to do this one more time now. Sorry. Two more breaths. Big breath in. Hands are going to come to the back. Inhale back, bringing the shoulders and hips in line. And then untucking. And just notice what your body's asking for. Maybe a little forward fold. Release. Another breath in. And let it out. And just coming up on the inhale. And then tucking those toes one more time. And bringing the hands in behind. Bringing that hips forward. And again, if it's available, finding those heels. And bringing those hips forward, opening up to the chest. And maybe the head can come back if it's available. Or maybe it stays where it is at the chest. Just 3 breaths. One breath in. Stay for the exhale. Bring the chin towards the chest. Hands coming back. And let's just gently find our way into child's pose. Letting that all release. And just notice how the spine feels. Big breath in. Let it out. One more breath here. And let that go. Gently walking yourself back up. And just noticing how we're feeling here. We're going to come into seated. Seated. Hormonal change maybe? I don't know what's going on here. And we're just going to take a gentle little bit of a twist, but we're going to do a little flow here. So, you know, just depends on which leg you want to start with. I'm starting with my left out front, so I'm going to bring my hands to heart center, reaching up as we inhale. And right hand to left knee, left hand in behind. Big breath in. Let it out. As we inhale, I'm going to bring that left arm up and over. And as I exhale, bring it back in. Inhale up and over. And bring it back down. One more time. And bring it back. Breath in. Let it out. Coming back to center. Squeezing the knees in. And switching legs. Hands to heart center. Reaching up. Inhaling. Left hand to the right knee. Right hand in behind. Breath in. Let it out. Inhale that right arm up. And exhale back. Inhale. And exhale. Another inhale. Exhale. Stay in for a breath. Let it out. One more here. Let that go. Coming back to center. And giving yourself a squeeze, a hug, and just straighten those legs into boat. And we breathe. Belly button to spine. Feeling length through that chest. Big breath in. Bringing the knees in. Don't let them sit on the floor. You're finding your balance on your butt. Big breath in. Let it out. One more here. Let's extend those legs again. Breath in. Let it out. Let's grab a hold of those big toes this time. And just finding the legs forward. Breathing in and out. Let's do 3 breaths. And as we exhale, bring those knees back in. Don't let the feet flip on the floor. One breath here. Let it go. One more. Finding boat. Big breath in. Let it out. One more. Let's grab a hold of those toes. Bringing them forward as we inhale. And opening up and saying, oh, as we exhale. Finding the strength in this pose. If you roll out, like, laugh it off. Like, who cares? Just try again. We're going to breathe for 3. 2. One more breath here. All out. Bringing the feet together and just setting them down. Yeah, that was fun, wasn't it? So we're going to do double pigeon tonight for our hip opener. So I'm going to bring my left leg down on the floor. I'm going to bring my right foot over top. So it's like a logs on top of a log. The heels are on the knees. Well, not right on the knees, but on the inside of them. Toes are coming towards my nose. Feeling like I'm a little bit of a box. And we're going to take a breath in. And just settle into these hips as we exhale. Inhale, reaching up. And then forward fold as you exhale. And just notice where your hips allow you to go. You know, it might be only 1 inch. It might be 2 inches. It might be 18. I don't know. Everybody's different. We hold all of our stuff in different places, but the hips are the one place we gotta find a little release or a way to breathe through and work into whatever's going on here. Maybe you get to go a little deeper as things change. The sensation may change after being here for a little bit. And just try to find softness somewhere. I'm scanning from my feet up, noticing my left thigh was holding on. Noticing I was holding on in my jaw and in the arms. Remember, if this pose doesn't work for you and other, like figure 4 or pigeon is available, like go for it, or whatever else you'd like to do for a hip opener. It's your practice. Please feel free to do whatever's needed, because I'm just here to making suggestions and letting you know what my body needs at this present moment. And I need my shirt back on because I'm getting cold again. Just stay for 5 more breaths. Last breath in. And let it all out. Inhale, coming back up. And just unwind the legs. Make any movement that feels good to release. Windshield wipers or long leg bounces or reverse tabletop might even feel good here. And then when you're ready, bringing the right foot down on the ground, and then bringing the left on top, toes towards the shins, feeling that boxiness happening. Hands to heart center, taking a breath in, just settling into the hips and letting it go. Inhale, reaching up, finding length, and as we exhale, leading forward with the chest, and just coming to where your body's saying, that's it, that's the spot, that's the stir, that's the sweet spot. It hurts so good, the Goldilocks rule. That's it. And just breathing into whatever sensations are going on this side. And just notice if they're a little different compared to the other side. A little more intense or a little more lax. And just notice. Notice if something's creeped in the mind. Check it out. Still trying to focus on the body, noticing what's going on, where you're holding on. Notice what stories your mind's telling you. Just listen to the body and the sensation. It's asking for your breath to just let things be worked into. And just 5 more breaths. Big breath in. Let it out. Inhale, coming back up. Unwinding. And just doing whatever feels good to release. And then when you're ready, I'm just going to do one more folding forward. We're going to let the legs go nice and long. Bring the toes towards the nose. Finding us really grounded in our staff pose. We're going to bring our hands to heart center. Inhale, reaching up. And as we exhale, leading forward, that chest hinging at the hips and just going to where your body says this is where you need to be. And just notice if gravity assists you in the folding forward. And staying for 3 more breaths. And big breath in. And let it out. Inhale, coming back up. And just noticing as you exhale how things are feeling. Making any little movements. So I have the need to do a headstand today. And if you do not practice headstand, I'm not going to suggest you try it today. You can try the basis of it at the start, or maybe you come onto your back and bring your legs up the wall just to get, your legs over top of your heart. There's down dog, there's dolphin, there's, forearm things. But it's just, this is what my body's asking for tonight. So I'm just going to come onto my knees like table, and I cup my hands, and I bring my head into that cup where a ponytail would be. So the crown of my head is there on the floor, not my forehead or the back. It's there. Elbows are in close underneath my shoulders. I'm going to tuck my toes, and I'm just going to come up here. And this could be enough for you. This could be your headstand, working into it. But I'm going to walk my feet towards my body, and then I'm going to come up. I'm going to just try to stay here for 10 breaths. Just 5 more. Last 2. Big breath in. Staying for the exhale. And then just coming down. Bringing the knees wide. I'm going to find child's pose. I'm just staying here for 5 breaths so the blood can rush back into my head. Last breath in. And let it go. Coming back up to table nice and gently. And then I'm just going to find my way onto my back. Maybe I'll just bring my knees in towards my chest, lifting those feet up again. And just gently rolling and trusting myself onto my back. Maybe a little lower lumbar massage might feel good. And I'm going to bring my arms out to the sides, keeping my knees in towards my chest. I'm going to take a big breath in. And as I exhale, I'm going to drop my knees towards the right and shift my hips a little to the left. My head's going to turn left. And my right hand's going to come to my left thigh just to give a little extra guide in the twist. Keeping those shoulder blades on the floor. Just feeling that lovely twist in the body. Massaging our organs. Giving them the love that we don't really give them too much. Especially with, eating and drinking and all the fun stuff that we like to do. Just taking a couple more breaths here. Next inhale, bringing the knees back to center. And as we exhale, dropping them to the left, I'm going to shift my hips to the right. Head's going to the right, left arm onto right leg, just to help guide into that twist. And just noticing how this side feels. Just 3 more breaths like this. Bringing the knees back in. Maybe bringing yourself up. Bringing the chin towards the knees. Taking one breath in. And as you exhale, squeeze everything in nice and tight. Inhale, full body stretch. And then finding our way into Shavasana. And just letting everything go. Let it settle. Here we are. Just feeling. Just opening up that body and just melt into the floor. Even feeling the flesh soften here. And start welcoming life back into your bodies. Wiggling the toes, the fingers, maybe the nose. Taking a deep breath in and a long breath out. Another breath in and let that go. And taking your time when you're ready. Just rolling onto your right side and taking a couple cleansing breaths there. On your next inhale, gently coming up to seated. Your eyes closed and hands at heart center. And together we take a breath in and one breath out. And together we say, Namaste. I appreciate everybody's support in the videos, and I really hope this was a good practice for you. I'm feeling a lot better. I got all that extra energy out that I had and needed to figure out an avenue to let it flow. So I hope you really enjoyed this power class, and hope you continue to enjoy other ones. I'm going to continue to add on to my YouTube, and again, follow me on Facebook, Yoga with Shelley on there, and yeah, feel free to leave any comments. And I know that Shavasana song was a challenge, and that's what I needed today, and I hope you did too. Till next time, bye!